Hello, hello. Today we are going to make a wall hanging. So let's see what do we have in our book. Well, we see a very interesting wall hanging right here. Let's see what are the instructions mentioned. And well, our wall hanging is going to look something like this. So let's see what are the materials required for this one and start making it. We will require craft paper, paper plate, scissor and glue. At first, let's take our paper plate and try making it flat. And after that, let's take our pencil and make one standing line and two slanting lines. Yes, we are going to make this in 3 equal parts. Let's make light lines so we can erase it if we make a mistake. After that, let's cut this together. Try and make all of these parts equal. For which you can cut one piece, take the measurement of the same for the next part and cut it. And finally, your third part is going to be of the same size. Look at that! Just in case if there is any difference, you can chop it off right here. And look at that! We have placed it in a proper way. This looks great! The next thing we do is take a piece of paper of any color and then start making these shapes. Yes, the shape which we made right here is a square. Let's cut it like this. And then fold it. Well, you can make this shape later as well. This was just to show you how we make a square. Now let's make a square once again. Yes, on this folded part. And then let's cut it right on top of the lines. Hold it properly and cut it. Well, what do you see? Yes, you will get multiple pieces of a square. How many squares did we get right here? We got 5 squares right here. Repeat the same step and make more squares. Cut 2 strips and then fold it like this. After which, you can take one of the cut squares and use it as a stencil. Yes, you're right, to make more such shapes. Continue cutting this now. Yes, we will cut slowly and nicely right on top of the pencil marks. Place the squares right here. And finally, let's repeat the same step one more time. And look, we are done cutting more such squares. Can we place it right here? That's brilliant. Let's keep this aside and then start cutting these circles, for which we will require 2 colored papers. One for the big circle and other for these smaller circles. Let's fold this paper once again and then fold it into half. And one more half. Once we get this, we will make a circle right here. And after that, cut it right on top of it. Go very slow while cutting it. You can improvise a little and also take your elders' help for this step. If you feel your circle is not proper, you can cut it once again. And look, we got multiple such circles. They look attractive, isn't it? That's beautiful. Let's see if we have a circular stencil which can be made right here. That's amazing. Let's take a stencil for this part. Yes, for the circle which we are going to put right on top. Cut it slowly and nicely. Yes, you can use whichever color you like for these shapes. Pick your favorite colors. That's amazing. Give it a nice finishing touch up. That's wonderful. Let's take these pieces and then start sticking it. At first, we can take one piece and stick the bigger circle. Can you tell me which color is the circle? Yes, the circle which we have right here is green in color. And can you tell me the circle which is in the book? Yes, it is blue in color. Can we start putting the red smaller circles now? That's beautiful. Let's stick it in the middle like this. That's lovely. Let's try and have equal distance between these circles. After that, we will start putting these diamonds or squares. Let's place it nicely. Yes, on top of the glued part. Press it with your thumb and your index finger. Yes, we need to try and pinch this part so that it's stuck properly. Look at that! The first part is ready. Can we go ahead and repeat the same steps for the next two parts? I'm sure our wall hanging is going to look amazing. Continue putting glue on top of the paper plate and then sticking the square right on top. If we place this square a little diagonal, it will look like a diamond. Let's continue pasting this. And finally, paste one more diamond. That's lovely. Let's keep this aside and then repeat the same step on the next one. Start by putting glue for the circle. Place the circle on top of it and press it gently with the help of your fingers. That's amazing. Finally, let's stick this. Yes, the yellow diamonds. If you notice, we have 3 circles here. And how many squares or diamonds do we have? 4 on each piece. You are right. And look at that. We are done with this one. It's time for us to glue them together. But if you notice, it gets difficult for us to glue it like this. In such a case, what do? Well, yes, we use paper tape for the same. Can we arrange for a paper tape? Alright then, let's take this paper tape and start sticking. It is going to be easy for us to tear it as well. Let's stick it right here. That's amazing. We will try and stick it right at the center. Now the next thing we do is take this once again and stick the third part in a similar way. We will try and stick it in the center of the previous part. That's amazing. And look at that! A beautiful wall hanging is ready. Well, something is missing. The top part. Yes, if you don't have a string, you can also put a piece of paper like this so that you can put it somewhere. That's brilliant!